So here's a fragrance that I picked up recently, and of course I looked at the color of the bottle and even the name of the fragrance, and it immediately reminded of me of another fragrance out there, which is My Way by Giorgio Armani. This one is Vogue Perfumes. It's called My Journey, so even the name is similar. I'm going to tell you all about this one, how close I think it is to My Way, performance, comparisons, longevity, all that good stuff, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on this fragrance by Vogue Perfumes, or Perfumes rather, and it's called My Journey, and this is their interpretation of My Way by Giorgio Armani, I want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and also please give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So, of course, with the presentation of this one, and the size of it is quite decent as well, when a lot of people seek these alternatives, and sometimes they might not be exact replicas, but they might be a subtle variation of the original after which they're inspired, what people or consumers are ultimately looking for is it going to smell better? Is it going to be different enough to warrant a purchase? Is the performance of the fragrance going to be better? If the original gets me, 5-6 hours longevity, will this get me 7 or 8 hours longevity? So on and so forth. So I'm excited to talk to you about all of that good stuff. Let's start things off with a quick look at the presentation first. Now, right in the opening of this fragrance, you are going to get that bright, abundant freshness, right? There's bergamot, there's a little bit of citrus, but of course at the heart of this fragrance are sitting these beautifully clean white florals. And there is this sort of serene quality about the fragrance that I really enjoy. It conveys innocence, it conveys peace, it conveys all of these beautiful attributes. And same thing can be said about the original My Way by Giorgio Armani. So of course with My Journey, the first thing that I noticed about it is the strength of the fragrance. And the brightness is there, but I feel like the evolution was a lot quicker. So with My Way by Giorgio Armani, it opened up with a lot of citrus and you had to wait 20-25 minutes before that citrus dissipates. With this one, I feel like that evolution came in a much more rapid manner. So right away, I was smelling the tuberose, I was smelling the jasmine, I was getting these clean white floral properties, and I feel like it accelerated the growth into that professional aspect, if that makes sense. Now, it does open up rather bright, right? I'm just saying that that brightness in comparison to My Way is a bit more short-lived, but perhaps people are looking for that. Maybe they want that white floral presence, and there's a lot of wonderful ingredients happening in the base as well. You have Madagascan vanilla, you have musk. So the musk that's in the dry down is also very clean, very billowy, and it almost conveys sensuality. So imagine this, it's a nice balance between being clean, professional, and innocent, while also conveying sensuality, and the touch of vanilla also contributes to that sensual nature as well. My Journey, I think, is a fantastic alternative to My Way by Giorgio Armani. If you look at the price differential and you say to yourself, look, considering the concentration and the size, it definitely makes more sense to get My Journey, then by all means, please do. I will drop all of the relevant links down below. This is not a sponsored video at all. I'm not getting paid anything for this video, but I do want to make you aware of some of these fragrances on the market for your convenience and hoping you take something of value from these reviews. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. Now, first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, well, I told you it's quite similar to My Way by Giorgio Armani. Even the color of the bottle, the presentation is very similar in many different ways. Of course, in terms of the longevity on this one, the longevity is actually better than My Way. I don't know what it is, but My Way gives me about 7 hours longevity. This one gives me about 9 hours longevity. And that's why I am inclined to say that those heart and base notes are probably concentrated a bit more strongly than the designer counterpart. Projection was great for the first 45 minutes of application. It radiated at an arm's length. Elbows length scent right around hour 7. Skin scent right around hour 8, 8.5, 9, depending on your skin chemistry. Versatility, it leans a bit feminine according to traditional standards. At the end of the day, just wear what you want, wear what makes you happy. If you're a fan of jasmine and tuberose, by all means, please wear it. I think this one is great for a formal occasion, but it can be worn casually as well. Because of that touch of vanilla, you can wear it on a date too, but I think there are a lot of other great fragrances that I would wear on a date in place of this one if I were a woman going on a date. I think this one is great for anybody of any age, and I think this one would probably work better in the hotter weather. because of those white floral ingredients. Springtime is perfect for this one. In terms of the presentation, heavy bottle, beautiful presentation. They did not skimp on it. My final verdict on this fragrance is, I think it's an amazing alternative to My Way by Giorgio Armani. If you find this to be a suitable replacement or alternative, if you've tried it yourself and perhaps you're keen on wearing this one in place of My Way, by all means, please do. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you took something of value from today's review. My Journey by Vogue Perfumes. Sterling is the parent company. If you took anything of value, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm as well. Thanks again for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.